Welcome back to our Financial Foundation series. In this video, we are talking about order of savings. You may be watching this and it's the first time in your life that you reliably have more cash flow coming in than going out. If so, this is going to be a great video for you. If you've been investing for years, but you've never really had a strategy on where to put those extra dollars, then this is for you as well. It's a conversation that we have on a regular basis with our clients, and it's one that is not about what types of investments to put into the account. It's about recognizing the extra cash flow and putting it in the right places on a routine and reliable basis. And doing this year after year reliably builds up wealth and will improve your net worth over time. Let's dive into it. Very first step is we want to get our cash account squared away. So there's two accounts we're talking about here. One is your checking account. You want to have this funded with your ongoing monthly expenses. So you're going to have regular cash flow coming in and going out, and you maybe have 1.5 times or 2 times your monthly expenses there. So you're not having to worry about to the penny, do you have enough to pay your bills? You got just a little bit of fluff to keep your attention on other things throughout the month. Then we want to quickly move towards funding a high yield savings account. If you were to search right now on the internet, you're going to see a lot of rules of thumb. It might say 4 months or 6 months of your income. We have found that there is a better way to approach this. So what we do is we ask our clients to think about their current situation. What are the largest expenses that can arise for them? For some people, it's a roof replacement, an HVAC repair. It could be a new car purchase if that's on the horizon for you. So think about what your largest expense is, and then we've got to think about your level of job security. Do you have a high level of security or low level? And that's going to dictate how much you may want to save here. And how many people are relying on your income. If you are single, you're renting, and you have a high level of job security, then you can get away with pinching this balance fairly low. If you've got a family that relies on you and your income is variable, then I recommend being more conservative in that situation. Again, it's going to be depending on what you have going on. Once you have met your basic cash needs, your checking and your savings are taken care of, and you have the balances where you want them, then the next thing for you to do is meet that match. Find out what your employer does in terms of matching on their employer retirement plan and contribute enough so that you're getting 100% of what they offer. There's a saying that there's no free lunch. This is your free lunch. This is as close as you can get to it, so take advantage of it. In our example here, if your employer matches 100% of your contribution, and they'll do that up to 4%, make sure you put your 4% away. You're getting a match. That's 100% return on what you decide to defer into your retirement plan. We get a lot of questions on the differences between a Roth and a traditional, so let's spend a quick 20-30 seconds and dive into these two types of accounts. The Roth IRA is funded with after-tax dollars, where the traditional is funded with pre-tax dollars. This means that on the traditional IRA, you get tax savings in the year you contribute. That money then grows tax deferred, but in retirement, when you withdraw the traditional IRA dollars, you're paying tax at ordinary income rates. The Roth IRA, on the other hand, because it's funded with after-tax dollars, is able to grow tax deferred, and then distributions from that account will be taken tax-free in retirement. So you've got to look at your own tax situation and your age to figure out which one of these is better for you. But once you've determined that, we recommend maxing this out, either in a lump sum or on a monthly basis if you have the space in your budget to do so. Now that I've pointed out those differences, if you are able to max one of these out, then it's time to get a bit strategic on what to do with the next dollars. First, I want to show you a way that you can structure this so that you have an organized way to fund these accounts. So you've identified your savings, and in our example, this is a $30,000 emergency fund. If you add capital to it and you're now at $50,000, then take this $20,000 chunk and you can slide that into a brokerage account. You do that on a repeated basis, it starts to add up over time. So a brokerage account is something that you can fund. There's no cap on what you put into it in any given year. You can also pull this money out prior to 59.5. There's no penalty there. That's a key difference. So if you're sitting here listening to this and 59.5 feels like it's far away, this account's going to help you capitalize on some opportunities or goals that are between now and retirement for you. At the same time, retirement's important. We sit with clients where retirement has become a very near-term goal for them, and they frequently wish they did more earlier in their life to prepare. Many people have done well. Others say, you know, I could have done more. So this is the time to get strategic. We don't have the answer for you because that's different for everybody, but I recommend that you think about this, and whatever you do, do it with intention so that year after year you can feel good about the results you're getting. As you do build up these accounts, I invite you to check out some of the videos in our portfolio series because you'll start to face decisions about what types of investments to put in these various accounts, and that'll become more and more important as these accounts grow. Thanks for your time.